Greetings, toy heads, and welcome to another episode of Go Figure with me, your host, Eli Williams. And today we're having a look at the Hasbro G.I. Joe Classified Series Night Creeper. I had this on pre-order from Hasbro, came in about a week ago. I've been sitting on a pile of figures and just now getting around to doing them. So here we go. Looking at the top of the box here, we've got the Cobra logo, number 121 in the series. Cobra Night Creeper, there you can see Cobra Night Creeper and all his creeperiness. Cobra logo, G.I. Joe Classified Series, warning, choking hazards, don't put toys in your mouth. Ages 4+, Hasbro logo. On the side here, we've got the 121, we have the glyphs and the QR code for GIJoe.com to describe all the things that make Night Creeper Night Creeper. And then on the side here, we've got some of that awesome artwork that they put on the packaging, which I absolutely love. G.I. Joe number 121. On the back here, we've got a picture of said figure and the little nuance pictures there on the sides that they always do with that. Jibbery jabbery legal jargon across the board, ages 0 to 3. You know what that means.
If your child is not born yet, they shouldn't play with these toys.
That's right, you're welcome, Hasbro. And then on the bottom, more jibbery jabbery legal jargon, Houses of Klingon, and barcode. Let's get him out of the box, let's get him onto the pedestal, and we'll have ourselves a look. Okay, here we've got him on the pedestal. Let's have a look at the accessories. First and foremost, we have ourselves a crossbow with 4 bolts attached to it there. Almost looks like a shotgun type situation there. We've got the handle with the racker on there. Looks like this pops out. Yeah, this comes apart. I'm not sure why, but I noticed that when I picked it up, like that kind of, I don't know if that's glue that's on there, that just came out, and I just probably need to re-glue that, which I can do that. But we have a black crossbow. It's very soft, black rubbery plastic, and it has a little notch there because it comes comes with 1 bolt or arrow, however you want to look at it, that fits on there, so that you can just put that on there and that stays on, that doesn't fall out. So yeah, crossbow all in black, very nice detail, looks really good. So far, like, I mean, everything that comes with this guy this is the original figure, because it did come with a crossbow. On the backpack here, we have some more arrows or bolts, and it has a notch here that I'm assuming is for the crossbow, and it looks like that fits on right there. Yep, that certainly does. So yeah, you can put the crossbow on there and have that stored if you want to have his swords out, or vice versa. And speaking of the swords, we have a slot on either side of the backpack for the swords. Don't have any scabbards, but we do have that. And then detail on the backpack, we've got a rope here at the bottom, and looks like a bedroll up here at the top. So yeah, pretty nice there. And then speaking of swords, we have the 2 swords, or swords, if you will. The top one here with a serpentine type blade, all done in shiny silver with the black handle on there. And then we have the bottom one with this was never my favorite sword on the original. We called it, my buddies and I always call it the tree branch sword, because it just was like a long stick with like little black pokey things coming back. But this one is more of a real light gold lime sort of metallic color, and then this one is in silver. But yeah, 2 swords in there. I'm sure this may have some significance or some type of name, and if you know what that is, then just drop it in the comments there. But 2 pretty cool looking swords that will fit on that backpack. And then we have 2 little hooked knives right here, with an open circle on the pommel. 2 matching knives, and it looks like he's got a belt there where those fit onto that belt. Yeah, two little hook knives there. And then we have a second head, which I'm not sure, I don't remember this head ever being a Night Creeper head, but they might have made another Night Creeper and use this type of head, but I'm putting that head on him because that's the original. I had this figure as a kid, and that's what it looked like. I mean, that just looks like a giant version of the one that I had. But this head's pretty cool. We've got the maroon, we've got an orange visor there, we've got that dark purple mouthpiece, and I could use this with something. I could make a bounty hunter or a Sith or something for like a Star Wars custom. So I'm, definitely do something with this. I always love an extra head in the package to do something with later. And then he does come with 2 sets of hands. We have 2 grip hands on by default, and then for the right hand, the second hand there, we've got an open palm hand with a climbing claw, looks like, on there. Let's stop focusing on Night Creeper. A little climbing claw with that burgundy glove there, and then this one with the left, we are holding a black shuriken, and that's all sculpted on there. And then here is Mr. Night Creeper. He stands at approximately between 6 and 6 1/4 inches tall, right on the money there. And looking at this sculpt, I mean, this brings back memories. I had this guy. I sure did have. I wish I still had those original Joes, because that'd be nice when I do one of these reviews. I could have the original there. But alas, I don't. Those got garage sailed out and whatnot, or took them to toy shows, or took them to, antique places and traded and sold, and they're all gone. Really nice sculpt here. We've got that original head with the silver dome on the top, the purple wrap going around. They got that burgundy mask underneath with that silver visor framed in black. We've got this armored tactical, not a vest, but sort of armored black and silver armor, and I love the silver on this, how it just shines really well. The camera doesn't do it justice, but looking at it in hand, it's really nice. We have, so it's like a battle harness over a gi, essentially, is what that is, and then where this lines up basically is, to hold the backpack on, like the straps and everything. Down to the belt, where we have the scabbards or the sheaths for those hook knives right there. The belt is a separate piece, done all in black with a silver buckle. And then there is that gray and dark gray and purple camouflage that's on the gauntlets. Really nice. Down to, we've got some tabby boots in the burgundy with the purple shin guards on there. This is fantastic. It just looks so good. And then we have these burgundy pauldrons up here on the top at the gi. Looking at articulation, we have a head on with a ball going into the upper torso and a dumbbell going into the neck, giving us full rotation on the head. A little bit of down, a little bit of up, a little bit of tilt. The sash does sort of get in the way a little bit on this, but not a deal breaker really. We have butterfly joints at the shoulders, giving us forward and back motion on that. Full rotation at the shoulder. The pauldrons have an eye hole on them, that where that peg and the arm goes through, so they move with the arm. Arms out to here, where we have a bicep swivel and a double elbow going right to here where that catches, down to the wrist where we have full rotation on the wrist with an up and down hinge on the left, and it should be the same on the right, and it sure is. I've got a ball joint mid torso to the upper torso, giving us some hula hoop and some ab crunch. Not too shabby, actually. Nether ball joint at the waist, giving us some more hula hoop and some swivel. Oh, it's kind of tight, but it does work. Legs out to there, and we do have a drop down ball joint on those legs, with a thigh swivel. That right leg is being a little contrary. Do have a thigh swivel, double knee going right back to there where that catches, down to the boot swivel, and then we've got detents on the feet and a forward rocker on the feet. Let's get this guy geared up. I don't think I'm going to display him with the crossbow. I'm going to put that on the backpack. Let's get his knives in their respective sheaths. And oh, the crossbow is going to be a problem because the little, well, maybe that's what that's meant to do, is come apart, and then I can have one piece. I don't know. We'll put that back on. I may just end up gluing that together. We will put this one, well, just dropping him on the floor. That'll work too. I need more room to do this. I don't have enough room to do this. There we go. We'll put this back together. And let's get this sword on the, there we go. There we go. I'm gonna put this one in his hand. I think I'm going to display him with this sword. So yeah. Yeah, there we go. Let's get him off the pedestal. We'll line him up with some other characters and we'll see how he scales up. And here we have him with the Metacom mafex Return of the Jedi Boba Fett, the Hasbro Star Wars The Black Series Imperial Stormtrooper version 2, the Hasbro Marvel Legends series The Hand Ninja, and the Mattel DC Universe Classics Deathstroke. All in all, I'm very happy with him. I think he looks fantastic. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. I would have given it a 10 out of 10. I feel like the head with the sash, I think that should have been all one piece. They basically put a rubber sash over a head and then affixed it on there. And I think that really should have been one solid piece, giving the head a little bit more articulation. Outside of that, this hits all the marks. Hits every articulation mark. It's got some really cool looking accessories. Not a big fan of the one sword, but you know, it's okay. It's a complete 100% representation of the original figure, the 3 3/4 inch G.I. Joe Night Creeper. It looks exactly like it, and so, you know, that does it for me. And then that was one of my favorite ninja figures. So, you know, everybody, you gotta love the ninjas, man, because they make your shelf sparkle. So that will do it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Smash that bell so you can get information on all the good things coming out of my channel. You all have yourselves a great week and a great day. I'll see you next time, and until then, don't forget to get your figure on. Take care.